I am actually a broker consultant, and we sell Bidvest life products to our brokers. And when we did the training on the actual products, I realized that this was an awesome product. And I thought that if I was going to have any kind of insurance in my life, this was the insurance that I needed to have. We found out that I had cervical cancer, and we needed to do radical hysterectomy and then had to undergo chemo and radiation for that cancer. I did understand how it worked, and I quite liked the idea of the critical illness income. When we did the training on the actual product, I had lots of questions about it, and I must admit that I didn't realize that it was going to be quite as good as it was with claim stage, because when I got my second cancer, I thought that I wouldn't have a claim on the critical illness income, and I did. If I hadn't had the cover in place, I would have been relying solely on my medical aid, and in fact, it's not even a medical aid; it's only a hospital plan. So I would have been relying solely on that. Although they do treat this or the treatment as a PMB, there are so many things that are not covered, because you get medical savings which last about 25 minutes once you enter a new year. Every time you go for a chemo session, you need to do bloods, and when you're finished with one thing, then you need to do a scan. And leading up to all the cancers, there was lots of exploratory stuff before they could actually definitively say that it was a cancer. So medical aid or the hospital plan was good, but it doesn't cover everything. Having this insurance in place made sure that I actually had cover in place to cover all of that and more. So I'm on critical illness income, which pays me 130% of my cover amount, and it's going to pay that for 12 months. So that's regardless of if I can actually work or not. So at the moment, I'm literally getting 2 salaries and a booster on one of my salaries. So just to let you know, I put in 2 claims, one with another insurer and one with Bidvest Life. And the other insurer kept demanding things. And it was, I had to arrange for the medicals from the doctor. I had to pay for the medicals from the doctor. With Bidvest, I filled out the claim form and I submitted it. And I actually had excluded something on the form. And Bronwyn actually phoned me and she said to me, Brenda, you need to complete this because we want to pay your claim. They didn't query the expertise of the oncologists to say what stage cancer it was, whereas the other company did. And Bronwyn was there every step of the way. Anything that I needed to know, I didn't have to worry about the medicals. I didn't have to worry about paying for them. Bidvest did everything on my behalf. And the next thing I got a phone call from Bronwyn to say it's been approved and the money will be in your account. It was like absolutely awesome. It is an absolute no-brainer to me that we need to have these insurances in place, and particularly with Bidvest Life, because Bidvest pay your claim. So from a broker perspective, when I go out to see my brokers and I'm explaining to them what the product is, they need to know that when they sell this product to their client knows they're going to have a payment. And I don't know where I would be today if Bidvest Life hadn't done this, because it's been absolutely phenomenal. And they've been part of my journey, and hand in hand, we've managed to do this, and we're going to beat it.